With fashion design and fabric embellishments, there are different techniques to ensuring that you take a dress from looking basic to looking incredibly stunning. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching us how to create lace parchments and applique designs in embellishments and beading. This tutorial is information packed and I share and teach a lot of new stuff in this particular tutorial. So please endeavor to watch this video to the end without skipping any part so you don't miss any important information. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. Like this video if you end up enjoying, which I'm sure you would. Remember to share with your friends and loved ones that would like content like this, and feel free to drop me questions down in the comment section. Alright guys, let's get straight into today's tutorial. Hello all, and welcome back to another tutorial. Before I jump straight into what we'll be working on today, there's certain housekeeping stuff that I'd like to share with us, and starting off with this item, this tool called tamboring. The amount of controversy and complication it has caused, I'm almost now thinking, should I get rid of using it totally from the channel, because it seems to be getting some of us confused. And I'm going to reiterate something that I always say in every beading tutorial that I share here, except in cases where I'm beading on an outfit that I plan to wear, or that I plan to an outfit that is meant for wearing. When I come on the channel to share beading tutorial, those tutorials are for teaching purpose, is for education, is for instruction, is not for designing or anything like that. A lot of times I see questions from people saying, oh, after I've beaded on the tamboring, how do I transfer what I beaded to an outfit? Guys, if you are making an outfit, if you want to use my tutorials as a guideline while beading an outfit, please do your beading directly on the outfit you're making. Okay, if you're trying to bead on a blouse, for example, and I'm teaching you the dotted beading pattern using my tamboring, please don't first of all go and struggle to buy tamboring. Then after you've beaded on the tamboring, you'll be thinking, how do I transfer what I beaded on this tamboring to this blouse that I made? Guys, whatever I'm doing, if it's a dotted beading pattern, do your dotted beading pattern directly on your dress or your blouse or your skirt, whatever it is you're beading on. Okay, you don't need to. Getting a tamboring is not compulsory. Okay, it's not mandatory to have a tamboring before beading. And if you're beading on an outfit, if you know, okay, having the outfit stay in place and stay put while beading is a struggle, you guys will need to spend money, invest in getting a body form. And your body forms are typically sold by people that sell sewing accessories. Okay, so find out, do your research. I'm not going to be able to do that research for you guys. Okay, go online, go to your local markets and ask for people that sell body form. Find out the price. If you need to save up to get the body form, save up. If you have the money, buy it on the spot and wear the outfit you're trying to bead on the body form, and bead while you have your outfit on the body form, right? Don't go and buy tamboring to bead a wedding dress. It will not work. Okay, invest in the body form and bead. And while you are online, I mean, a lot of all these big designers that I talk about from time to time on my channel, they share behind the scene footage of how they bead on outfits. Please don't just be on social media just for banter and vibes. Please learn as well while on there. Most of the things that I learn, a lot of the tips and tricks that I learned, that I come on here to share with you guys, are things that I also learned, a lot of which are from social media. Okay, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Okay, don't just be scrolling through and just feeding yourself chaff online. Make sure you're also getting inspired, getting educated, while also being entertained online. Okay, watch a lot of this behind the scene footage from these big designers that you're aspiring to be like or even be better than. Watch what they do and learn from them. Okay, most of these people share footage of them having the outfit that they've made on a body form or on a mannequin or on a person, right? And they're beading while the outfit is worn on that person. Learn from that and know that, okay, I need to get this tool if I want to bead like this. Okay, so enough of the pep talk on this tamboring. So the conclusion and the summary of everything I just said is, tamboring is not compulsory. I only got it because I share tutorials on beading, and this tool will make my tutorials easy to digest, I believe, for people that are watching my tutorials. Another thing that I've seen also is people not watching videos all the way to the end and coming to the comment section and saying, oh, you did not say this one, you did not say that one. I'm going to reiterate it. Before you drop questions or make conclusions in the comment section, please make sure that you've watched the tutorial that I shared fully, you've digested it, and you're like, oh, Funbi is missing an information here and I need to ask. And while asking, guys, let's please be polite about it. I mean, like, I like the fact that this platform is very warm and nice for everybody, but please also understand that Funbi is a human being and she has feelings, and sometimes some of these comments that some of us put on the comment section, it's not cool. So let's just be civil and nice while communicating with each other on here. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for the love, thank you for the support, thank you for all your sweet feedback with the tutorials. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right guys, now that I've said all of that, let's jump straight into today's tutorial. So today we are going to be doing something different from what we typically do. There's something called applique, filling and patching, basically, when it comes to accessorization. You know, I come on here, oh, design your net with bead, design your net with rose montes, design your net with sequence. Today we are doing something different. So I have my illusion net here, okay, and I'm just going to quickly go ahead and attach this illusion net to this tambour ring real quick. This is a bigger size of tambour ring. I believe this one is the 10-inch diameter size of tambour ring. I also got it off of AliExpress, just in case someone is curious to know. All right guys, so now that my illusion net is secured here, this is in the lace that I'm going to be working. So there's a way you can also accessorize outfits. I believe I've shared an inspiration on the intro of this video. So some of these outfits, they do what they call applique deconstruction and filling on illusion nets just to accessorize. So imagine I have a full dress made from this lace outfit and I also incorporated illusion net at the neckline of the outfit. Okay, please use the power of your imagination. I can go ahead and cut patches from the design that I have right here on this lace fabric and use it as a form of embellishment for the illusion portion of this outfit. Okay, so imagine I made a dress and I also want to use some of these lace patterns on this outfit to design that net. All I need to do is pick out what portion of the lace material do I want to use to design this outfit that I'm trying to design. I'll then figure out, oh, how can I cut off this portion? And then once I've determined that, I begin to cut off the portion of the lace that I'm trying to work on, set it aside, and then go ahead to tack it onto the fabric. Someone that does this technique a lot with the outfits that she makes is Imagine by Bukola. There was a particular day when I was scrolling through our Insta story and I saw that there was a particular lace material that they were using to make a dress, and she had our staff members in the background cutting some of the patterns on that lace material, and then someone else was also going ahead to use those lace materials to design a particular outfit that they were making on. If I have the footage of the full outfit that they use this technique on, I'm going to put a snippet for us on the page. Imagine by Bukola is someone that makes fantastic outfits, and I like to just, you know, look at what she's doing just to learn and improve my own skill as well. Now that all of that has been said, I'm going to go ahead to now cut off. I think I like this 4 square-like shape thing that we have going on this lace fabric. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to deconstruct it. For this deconstruction, you can either use your scissors or soldering iron. Okay, any one of these tools will help you just deconstruct these shapes and then allow everything move smoothly for you. But if you don't want to use soldering iron, get a small scissors and get to work. So I'm going to use scissors and also use soldering iron in this video just so we get the gist. So let's start off with scissors first of all. So I'm cutting the areas where I have nets going on, and then whatever I cut off is what I'll use to design this my illusion nets that I placed in my tambour ring. Alright guys, so this is what we have here for now. The only difference between using your scissors to cut off patterns like this and using a soldering iron is your soldering iron is going to melt off all these, can we see all these stray nets that we are seeing here? If I had used a soldering iron, it's going to melt off all these stray nets and make everything look nice. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my soldering iron and just use it to tidy up the edge of this fabric. All right, my friends, so now I have 3 of these patterns. Please take note that I'm cutting this pattern because this is the only thing that makes sense from the type of lace that I'm working with. If you're working with a different type of lace, for those that know lace materials, lace fabrics, please walk into your fabric shop. If you don't know what lace is, walk into your fabric shop, tell your vendor, please show me lace fabrics. They will show you. They come in different patterns, different colors, so depending on the fabric you're working with, look at it, analyze it, and think, oh, which pattern will make sense for me to work with while trying to accessorize this dress. Okay, I'm also going to see if I can put footage, samples of people, like designs that people have made using this technique, okay, where they cut out patterns from the main fabric that they're working with and they use it to design the outfit. Anyway, this is the pattern that I've cut out from my lace fabric. I could stop here and use these patterns that I've cut out as patches on my dress and move on with life. Okay, let me put it on this illusion net that I have here. All I'm just going to do now, if I were to work with this, all I'll do is just find a way to just tack these onto this illusion net on this dress that I'm, or I keep saying dress, on this thing that I'm working with. I'll just find a way to tack these patterns on the illusion net and design my work right. But if I want to also take this up a notch, what I'll do now is I'll also go ahead and further cut these shapes that look like letter C, cut them into pieces, and now place them strategically on this illusion net. I hope everything that I'm explaining in this video is sticking to us and we kind of understand the gist. So I'm going to do this for just one piece of this pattern that I've cut out. I'm going to divide these letter C's. I have 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut them and then see how the placements will work on this illusion net. The next thing I'll also do is also teach us how to tack this onto fabric. For my people that like glue, you people can come now and say, why would I be tacking when I can just glue it? If you like glue, do what works for you. It's not Funmibi that will come and tell you what to do, right? But personally, I would rather tack this onto the fabric that I'm working with, the main fabric, so that everything just looks nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now, use my soldering iron to divide these 4 letters that I have here, and then we'll move on to the next stage.
You want a generation to hear your voice? It's more than posting videos on social media. Now I'm saying this respectfully speaking. I want to help my precious generation get out of that garbage and invest in the spirit. It takes more than just telling people I am here. There is a track record in the spirit. Let me tell you, if heaven does not sign upon your life, you will waste your time for nothing upon the earth. You believe that people will just come and give you finances like that? Everybody will not dash you. You have to understand the financial system of the kingdom. God can raise men to support you, but you believe that men will be the ones to run your life financially. Go and find out how finances work and bring rest to your life once and for all. The anointing, you need to go and stay with God. Find out the various wells in the spirit and the skill to fetch and draw from them. Not every well works the same way. Just because you learned how to fetch from a particular well, the Bible says wells of salvation. There are different skills.
These are the letter C's from the main lace fabric that I was able to deconstruct and just place right here on my tambour ring, the bigger size. Okay, the placement varies. It's now your job as a fashion designer to look at the most aesthetically pleasing way of making the placements of your lace, your deconstructed appliques, right? Is you that will now determine how do I place it that will make this outfit look nice. That skill cannot be taught. It's experience that will teach you, and your ability to just practice and try out new stuff. With time, you become a professional and just know how to make things look very beautiful. So I can't come on here now and tell you that, oh, this is how you will do it, and you will learn how to become someone that can like place appliques nicely. It just takes time and practice. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to teach us now is how to tack these types of deconstructed appliques onto fabric and just use it as a form of accessory. So for this purpose, I'm going to be using my little tambour ring. I'm going to say it here again. If you don't have a tambour ring, wear the outfit after you've already made it on a body form and then begin to tack. For this beading, I'm going to be using a size 11 beading needle. This is what a beading needle looks like, just in case you are new and you don't know what a beading needle is. It typically comes like this. It's sold like this out here in Nigeria. If you live outside of Nigeria, please walk into your local sewing accessories shop and tell them that you want to buy beading needle. This is what it looks like, and this is where the size is written, size 11. And I'm also working with fishing line. Okay, you can also use what we call the invisible thread if you don't want to use fishing line. I'm only using fishing line because that's what I have in my needle at the moment. I'm just going to use that to teach us, but if you have invisible thread, which is what I'm holding here, use that. So after you've determined how you want to place the applique on your illusion net, you can even place this applique on regular fabric. Imagine if you made a satin dress and you just want to accessorize it, use a mat. Of course, if I'm using this type of applique on a satin dress, I'm using this color of applique on a dress that has a color that matches this. So say maybe a light blue dress or sky blue dress, and I just want to put some appliques on it, I will use this type of color. Don't use, basically what I'm saying is make sure that the colors match. That's the summary of everything that I'm saying. So imagine that this is your net area, so you're just sewing this onto fabric.
What is that is in your hand? There is always something in your hand that will be used to make your influence. Moses, you are about to be greatly magnified by God. That rod, and when you read the verses after, he said to throw that rod on the ground. You must cast that rod and worship God with it until that rod is handed over to God to refine it. Now go to verse 17, same Exodus 4 and verse 17. He said, thou shalt take this rod in your hand, wherewith thou shalt do signs. It was your rod before, but nothing was upon it to do signs. Same rod, now with the anointing upon it, you can do signs. Same gift of singing. Sometimes I watch this, my precious people, as they worship, as they sing, and all the lovely people who just sang, and I'm looking at them. And you know, I keep praying that God will grant them the grace to keep building, because you see, the value of the anointing.
All right, friends, so you see how this looks. Imagine this on an outfit, absolutely stunning. It's going to look absolutely stunning. We remember the video at the intro, we saw how lace parchments were used in creating awesome outfits, like I shared at the intro of this video. So this is what it looks like. If you want to take this up a notch, if you are extra like me, you can even get beads, right? All these open spaces here, you can just do, let me just do a sample because I'm extra like that. Let me grab a matching color. All right guys, so I have these seed beads. I know the shade of blue, this shade of blue is turquoise and this one is more of sky blue, but this is what I have. I'm just going to make it work for me. So I'm just going to do some beading around this. This is just to inspire us, to get us to build the power of our imagination when creating designs, okay? So all I'm saying here is after doing this placement of your lace, you can take it up a notch by just beading around the lace to create something fantastic. I'm using the invisible thread just in case you're curious. I'm going to say it one more time. All these things that I'm doing using my tambour ring, do it directly on your dress. Don't first of all do this on a net and then come to the comment section and ask, oh, how do I attach what I've done to a dress? Please do everything I'm doing directly on a dress. The placement of this lace cutouts or lace patchwork, do it on the dress you are making. This beading that I'm doing here on this net, do it directly on the dress. I've said this like 3 times now in this video alone. Please, it will be somehow for me to still see in the comment section someone asking, how do I transfer this to a dress? Let's please endeavor to watch videos to the end. All right, it saves everyone the stress of having to ask questions and waiting for response and all of that. So we see what's going on here. You can just do this all around, like create it into, you can combine different things, honestly, combine them together to create something amazing on your designs. Okay, so I'm just going to stop this beading here because I don't even know how long this video is right now, and then tidy up my stitch right here. For the tacking of the lace, I used fishing line. You can use fishing line if you want. You can use invisible thread, but please, when tacking stuff onto illusion net, you do not have the luxury of using polyester thread. And I've also seen questions from some of us saying which one is polyester thread again. Polyester thread is your regular hand sewing or machine sewing thread. When you read the body of that thread, you will see they wrote polyester thread on it, but people in Nigeria just call it thread. It's called polyester thread. Please don't use polyester thread to do bead work on illusion net. Use either your fishing line, and when using fishing line, use a very thin diameter of fishing line. I recommend the 0.25 millimeters fishing line or anything less than that. Please don't use 0.30 fishing line. Don't use 0.60 fishing line on illusion nets. The end result will not be nice. Okay, if you don't really know sizing of fishing line and things that concern fishing line, I have a video where I explained everything to us. Please check it out. I'll link it on the screen for us. Check out that video so you basically educate yourself. Another thing I'm also going to use as inspiration for this tutorial, this is what this beading looks like. You can just do this all around, right? This single line beading that I did here, you can do it all around and make your work look nice. I will also try and use Rosemonte, okay, because I'm extra like that. I have my pearl setting machine here. I've taught us how to use it. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. A lot of things have gone on, okay, we've done a lot on the channel, so for you to be up to speed, you need to watch my older tutorials and basically follow along with us. I have 2 or 3, I have a lot of playlists, okay, depending on what tickles your fancy, right? If you want to learn about sewing, I have a sewing tutorial playlist. Check it out. If you're interested in beading, I have a beading tutorial playlist. If you'd like to just see behind the scene how I get my work done, I have playlists for my life here. I live in Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria, okay? Different playlists. Just go through my playlist and watch whatever you want to watch and be up to speed with us. Welcome again to the channel. So I already placed my pin in my pearl setting machine. I'm just going to go ahead and just attach this here. Voila, the pearl is already set on the illusion net. So this just goes to show that you can use your pearl setting machine even on illusion net, okay? It works and it makes your life easy. Imagine after doing all this work now, to attach this croc stone, I'm now putting glue. It will spoil the beauty of what we've done. And look at the inner part of the net. See how everything looks well blended and neat, okay? If I had used what's it called now, if I had used polyester thread, imagine seeing blue thread inside this kind of thing. It will just look very, very annoying. Someone that receives an outfit with that kind of work would just be pissed, okay? So this is it. I hope we learned something from today's tutorial. I said a lot, we did a lot. You can watch this video as many times as you want, so you basically get the gist that I'm trying to pass across. If you learned something, if you enjoyed today's tutorial, please hit the thumbs up button, okay? So that way I know that you guys got value from watching. And to encourage me to bring more tutorials, if you have questions regarding some of the things that I did or any of the things that I did in this video, if you need clarification on stuff that I haven't answered already in the video, please drop it in the comment section. If you're not subscribed and you're watching, guys, please don't be stealing content. Don't be watching videos from people that you're not subscribed to. Please subscribe and join the family, and share this video with a friend. If you have a beader friend, a tailor friend that would need this type of information, please share with them. Right, guys, thank you. I don't know why I'm getting out of breath, but thank you for watching today's video. See you in another one. Bye.